Hey, I'm Levi. I'm a seasoned traveler on a mission to find the most unique one-night stays across America. I have visited hundreds of tiny homes, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Join me to uncover even more hidden gems across the U.S. This is Tiny BNB. Let's go explore. Across the bridge and over the creek is this well-crafted A-frame tiny house. Very magical. It is really cool. We're going to be taking a tour of it today, so let's go check it out. Today we are located in Hocking Hills, Ohio at the Pinnacle A-Frame. It's a new tiny house A-frame cabin, well crafted, clean looking at all angles. You can see how it's up on these stilts at the bottom of the hillside, and the unique thing about this property is there's a bridge and a creek, and it just adds to the magical experience here. We're on a 100-acre farm here, and whenever you pull up onto the property, own private driveway, really close to town. We're like 4 minutes from the town, about 15 minutes from any of the Hocking Hills activities here, and you pull up, park. The best thing here, in my opinion, is this bridge that goes across the creek. So the creek separates you and your tiny house A-frame, and they built this beautiful bridge with string lights that goes all the way across it. It's probably 40 feet long or something like that. We're pretty high up. It's a legit bridge. I like it a lot. Creek on both sides. It's a large creek, water running, and you can walk across this, and then your A-frame is revealed behind these trees. The A-frame is up on these stilts, so there's some stuff going on underneath, but the first thing you run into is your fire pit area. A couple chairs out here with the fire pit. There's also a grill over here on this right side, and then we have the A-frame cabin. If we walk under it, underneath these stilts, the wood beams everywhere. One thing I do want to point out is I like the color of the wood stain that they used here. I'm not sure what it is. Makes it feel a little bit more luxurious in my opinion, and cozy. But underneath we have some patio furniture under here, gas fireplace as well, and a TV. You know, it's never going to get weathered under here, so if you want to come out here, and if you don't want to start the wood fire, you can do the gas fire pit here and enjoy your time. I like this wood wall they have back here to kind of separate from the woods behind you. But overall, a nice area underneath your A-frame cabin, and we can just overlook the property. We have 20 acres of meadow we can overlook, and you can explore that, walk around it, do some trails, and there's just a nice private area for an Airbnb cabin. So back to the A-frame. Once you're done hanging out at this bottom area, which has a lot to do, we can walk up these steps, and there's a platform right here that has your hot tub. There's string lights around this. We're surrounded by all of the trees and nature. Really large hot tub, nice blue water inside. Can't go wrong. So overall, there is a lot of outdoor amenities here at the Pinnacle A-Frame. You won't be bored. Whenever you're done with all of that, we can continue up the platform and around to the back of the A-frame. This is where your front door or back door is at, I guess, where you walk inside. A couple chairs out here, and you can see we are right up against the hillside at this property. So let's walk through this door and check out the interior. Inside, this is a tiny house, I would consider it. There is only one bedroom and one bathroom. The bedroom is up in the loft, the bathroom is down on the bottom floor, and your living room and kitchen area. Walking inside, it is all open and bright in here, as typical A-frames are. Can't go wrong with that, and we're immediately inside of your kitchen space. So this kitchen is on this right side. Refrigerator, countertops. This countertop is really cool looking with the epoxy look with the wood. I believe that's what it is. And you have bar seating on this left side. 2 chairs here. It's up higher than your other countertop, which is nice. And this kind of circles and cubbies in the kitchen area. So there is some cabinets down below, some floating shelves above, and that's the kitchen space. Behind this is just utility closet. Across from this, though, is your bathroom. This bathroom's pretty large. If we walk through this door, we have the tiled shower on this right side with the glass wall. Really long subway tile that's kind of textured, wavy. That kind of tile with the black grout. Nice waterfall shower head on this right side. The handle, though, is on this left side, so you can turn on your shower, wait for it to heat up, and you don't have to get wet. Sometimes the handle's underneath the shower head, and it's really hard, but this is a nice setup. And then across from this, we have your vanity. There's shiplap up against this wall, floating shelves with all of this decor, and then your toilet here on this left side. They leave a lot of stuff for you here at this A-frame cabin. And then back behind this cubby is a couple places to put your luggage, just a little storage area, which is nice. You can walk out of that, and walking past your kitchen, we have all of these windows that overlook your property, the creek, the 20-acre meadow. Lets in a lot of natural light here, and this is where your living room and seating options are. This right side has these 2 chairs here to lounge, chill at, and then over here is your actual living room area. 2 couches in here. These are pretty cool. They convert into like mini beds. If you lower the back and pull out the bottom, it kind of forms into the square bed. Definitely for children. I laid on it and I am taller than it is, so I could sleep on it if I had to, but if you have kids, you can go sleep up the top. The kids, I'm sure, would love to sleep on these pull-out beds and watch TV, play video games, whatever it is. If you're not using them as beds, you can use them as these 2 couches here. This faces your TV and your fireplace. You can just turn on the fireplace by pushing a button. Really easy. Pretty cozy living room option. Up the spiral staircase, we enter into your loft area. Up here is your bed right here in the middle, and a couple nightstands on both sides. There's 4 windows up here, so nice lighting up here as well. One thing I do want to point out is the railing. Look at the quality of the craftsmanship of this railing. The oak wood with the details all in it, and this huge glass panel for your railing. Just a little bit higher quality than normal. As compared to like some metal railing or some just generic railing. I do like this a lot, this option. And then there is an AC/heating unit up here just for the loft, which is really nice. So you can set the temperature up here however you want it. It's tucked behind one of the nightstands, and there is also one downstairs, so you can have different temperatures. It's really nice. Tiny houses a lot of times just have the one, and this one has both, so even more luxurious than what you might imagine. So this is everything inside this place. And now we're heading all the way to Vermont to a beautiful handcrafted tiny house. This tiny house right behind me is handcrafted with 17-foot floor-to-ceiling windows inside. It is really beautiful. Let's go check it out. Today we are in the beautiful nature of Athens, Vermont. This tiny house is tucked really far back into the woods. It is very private and peaceful back here. You can't hear any cars. You can't hear any other civilization. You are truly immersed in nature here at the Timbery Tiny House. Whenever you pull up onto the property, you'll drive along the driveway. There's a parking spot here for you, and this is where your cart is to put your luggage. You can put your luggage here, and like I said, we're 400 feet back into the woods, so we gotta walk along this path to the tiny house. So be prepared if it's going to snow, if it's going to rain really hard. This is definitely an experience, but it is worth it because you can't say you've been to too many places that's 400 feet tucked back into the woods without any cars around it. It's pretty nice. So you walk along the path. It's lit by string lights, which is helpful, and then you reach your opening with your tiny house and then your fire pit area on this right side. The tiny house doesn't look tiny because it's really tall. The floor-to-ceiling windows on this side are 17 foot high inside. It makes the space feel really open when we get in there, and it just looks really cool in this exterior. This was handcrafted by the host. It took him about 11 months, I believe, is what he was telling me. So let's walk back up to the tiny house and head inside and check it out. Walking inside this tiny house is very open. The floor-to-ceiling windows in here let in a lot of natural light and space. Very functional use of a tiny house, if you ask me. I think the host did a great job building this. You can see the timber framing craftsmanship all around, all these wooden beams everywhere in the walls to holding up the floor above us. It is very, very cool. So when we walk inside, this first level is your main level, of course. Has your kitchen right here in front of us. This kitchen has everything you need with the hand-poured concrete countertop, which is really cool. This right side is like your kitchen island in quotations. It has 2 bar seats on this right side. Plenty of countertop space to get stuff done, and it's all open underneath, which is pretty unique. No cabinets on this side. And then right next to this is a small oven and a cooktop here to cook anything that you'll need. It doesn't take up a lot of space at all. I like the copper backsplash right here behind it with the pots and pans hanging up as well. Very cool copper design. We don't see that too often. And then on this left side is your sink. More concrete countertop over here. Microwave. There's a couple floating shelves up over here as well. Here is a huge window on this side for your sink, so you can be doing your dishes with great views. And then your refrigerator here on this left side. There's cabinets underneath all of this as well, and this is just a very simple, functional kitchen space. It's not tiny at all. I like it. My favorite thing is that copper backsplash. Looking up, there is hanging lights here. This huge bar light right over the countertop is pretty cool, and it's just nice lighting in here. Around this, we'll have your stairs that lead up to the loft. We'll get to that in a second. And then your living room space tucked back here in this cubby. This living room has a couch up against this wall, surrounded by these windows, and then a coffee table right here in the middle. Nice, warm lighting on both sides. You might be wondering, well, is that it? What am I gonna do? The best thing here is this remote. At a press of a button, a projector screen comes down off of the ceiling and lowers down. You can turn on the sound bar and you can plug your phone right into the projector and play whatever you want. There is really fast Wi-Fi here, which is one perk being 400 feet out into the nature. And then if you don't even want it, you can just put the TV projector screen back up and it's like it's not even there. Very cool idea. It's fun. You can use it. You don't have to use it. It's not in the way. I like it. And then the last thing on this bottom floor is your bathroom space. Tucked behind the sliding door, custom sliding door. Take a look at it. It looks really cool. Then we can walk into your bathroom, which is probably bigger than your living room space, honestly. In here, there is a 73-inch soaking bathtub on this left side. Probably the biggest bathtub I have ever seen. I almost could lay down flat vertically in the entire bathtub. So really cool. There's the faucet right in the middle, and it's also dubbed as a shower. So if you want to use that as a shower, the shower head's above you. You can close these curtains all around in this bathtub. And then your double sink vanity on this right side. This vanity has one drain but two sinks, which is really cool, and a huge mirror right in front of you. So, and that is everything on this main floor. Now we got the stairs that lead up to the loft. These stairs are pretty unique. You can tell that these are modular steps. So this loft up here is where you're going to be sleeping probably, unless you want to sleep on the couch downstairs. This side of the loft has a workstation, which is really nice. If you want to come here, if you like to journal, if you like to work on your computer, this is a perfect area to do that at. Very comfortable desk with this leather mat, and you're looking out into the wilderness in front of these windows. I mean, if you can't get inspired here, I don't know if you'll ever get inspired, because this is really nice. And they even have the coffee maker up here. So if you want coffee right whenever you get up from your bed, come to here and make it. Or if you want to make it while you're working at the desk doing whatever you do, you can make it right here as well. So very nice. And then this backside has your bed. Nice stands on both sides. Bed is really comfortable, has lots of pillows and blankets here for you to use. The ceiling does slope down over here, so you can't stand fully right next to the bed, but you can on this other side. So pretty roomy loft, if you ask me. Normally lofts are crouching, but this one you can fully stand on this side. And you can see the timber framing all around up here in the walls. It is so cool. So that is everything here at the Timber Frame Tiny House. I love being tucked back here in the woods, private, secluded. The host did a fantastic job here.